Hi guys, it's Dr. Renee Classell, clinical psychologist and coach, and this is this week's Couch Confessions. And today I want to talk about how to handle summer pressure and expectations. Anyone feeling the weight of living their best life as we get into Memorial Day weekend and the summer? Here's the thing, you don't have to perform this summer, and I hope that is a sense of relief for someone. It is for me. Do you ever feel like you need to prove anything and everything just because the sun's out? I definitely do. I feel like I've wasted a day if it's sunny and I'm inside. And I feel like it's this time of year again where every scroll on your feed looks like a highlight reel. It's like beach trips and brunches and matching swimsuits and rooftop parties, and someone's in Greece and someone else has just bought a boat, and somehow you're sitting in bed wondering, watching Netflix, right? Or just doom scrolling. So let me say this right now. You don't have to perform for summer. Not for the internet, not for your friends, not even for the little voice in your head that says you're wasting time. And that's where I get it. Like, it's a beautiful day. You should be out doing this. Sometimes I'm just too tired, or I want to enjoy sitting in the house, right? But I feel so guilty doing that when it's summer and when the sun's out. So I feel like there's this real unspoken pressure that maybe people don't talk about. And there's this weird thing that happens when the weather heats up. We start putting pressure on ourselves to live more, to do more, to look better, to be outside, to be social, be glowing, to be booked and busy. But again, what if you're tired? What if you're grieving? What if your version of summer isn't festivals and group chats and plane tickets? What if it's quiet? What if it's healing? What if it's sitting under a tree with your journal? No photos, no audience, just you. It took me a long time to learn this because I was the booked and busy queen, social, life of the party, and I had to learn the hard way, right? What rest and peace can look like, and that it can feel just as good, if not better. There was a summer years ago where I tried to force myself to be on all the time. And I said yes to everything. I didn't want to miss anything. I remember once going to this rooftop mixer. I was fully dressed up, smile on my face, looked great, ready to get my Instagram photos, my photo ops. But inside, I was really feeling depleted, and I didn't even want to be there, to be honest. But I just didn't know how to say no. And I've promised myself this summer that I'm not doing that. If there's somewhere I don't want to go, I'm not going. Now, I'm not going to cancel on people at the last minute, because that's not nice either. Oh God, guys, the dog is barking again, and I'm not stopping. Somebody's passing. I lost my train of thought. But anyway, I realized that summer joy isn't something you chase. It's something you allow, right? And so what I've really challenged myself to do this summer is to design the summer that feels good for me, right? And I know what I was saying. I'm not going to just say yes and show up if I don't really want to be there. I'm not going to cancel at the last minute, but a lot of times I find myself saying to people, let me think about it, or I'll get back to you, because sometimes I just don't feel like it, right? And so I started to ask myself, what would a low pressure summer look like for me? And for some of you, that might be pool days and laughter with friends. For others, it might be morning walks on a slow Sunday, or learning to nap without guilt. I love a good nap with the air conditioner on high and snuggled under my bed. Love a good nap. But again, I feel like this is my mantra for the summer. You're allowed to rest even when the sun is out. You're allowed to rest. And so this part, I feel like, is for someone who feels like me, they're wasting summer if they rest when the sun's out. The person who didn't book the trip, me, I'm not booking any trips this summer. The person who's still figuring things out, the person who's watching others and thinking, I should be doing more. Not me this summer, not me, and maybe that it's not you. So listen to me, learn from me. There is no scoreboard, right? There is no final exam on how well you did this summer. Sometimes your biggest growth comes in the quiet seasons. And even when the sun's out, it could be your quiet season. Sometimes your softest moments become your most sacred ones. So I know sometimes I need permission to just be and not perform or not overdo. And so if you need permission, this is your permission slip to just be, just rest. Do what makes you feel good. It's okay to say no to invitations. You don't always have to be productive. You don't always have to chase that curated version of summer we've all been sold. You know, joy doesn't always look like fireworks. Sometimes it looks like peace. And peace, I've learned that's enough. So go on and romanticize your version of this season and let it be what it is. Let it be honest. Let it be uniquely you. No hashtags needed, right? Or hashtag peace, hashtag joy, hashtag underdoing. Yeah. And I think that's Couch Confessions this week, guys. I hope you liked it. I'll see you back here next Sunday. Bye.